Hey everyone, welcome back to the Speak English podcast. I'm David, and today I'm here with the amazing Sarah. We've got something powerful to share with you today.
Thanks, David. I'm so glad to be here with all of you. Today's topic is one that can truly change the way you speak and think in English, and it's going to be fun.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt stuck because you keep translating in your head before speaking? That habit slows you down and makes English feel harder than it really is.
Exactly. But imagine this. Speaking English naturally, without translating, with thoughts flowing easily. That's what we'll explore today, and it's simpler than you think.
So stick with us, because by the end of this episode, you'll know how to think in English like a native and finally stop translating every word in your head.
And before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll keep learning with us and improving your English step by step every week.
Thinking in English means connecting ideas, emotions, and daily experiences directly to English words. Instead of pausing to translate, your brain begins to respond naturally, just like when you talk about things in your everyday life.
The goal is not to sound perfect, but to feel comfortable letting English flow in your mind. When you picture something or live an experience, you attach the English word instantly. That's the beginning of thinking in English.
Imagine you see a cup on your table. Instead of saying the word in your head in another way, you simply connect it with the word cup. This creates a direct link between what you see and the English word, making it feel natural.
The magic happens when you stop comparing English with another language. You start living moments directly in English, even small ones. Over time, your brain accepts English as part of your daily thought process.
It's all about training your mind to treat English as a tool, not as a subject you study. The more you think with simple words and sentences in English, the more natural and automatic your conversations will become.
This process makes speaking faster because you remove the extra step of translation. Your ideas come out smoothly, your sentences flow without hesitation, and you gain confidence every time you open your mouth to speak.
Another key point is that thinking in English keeps your focus on ideas, not on rules. You're free to communicate what's in your mind. And with practice, you'll notice that speaking feels effortless, like second nature.
People often believe they need more words before they can think in English. That's not true. You can start right now with the words you already know. Even simple thoughts are enough to train your brain to stay in English.
Over time, this mental habit changes the way you listen too. You'll stop mentally translating when others speak. Instead, you'll understand their words in real time, and that makes conversations more enjoyable and less stressful.
So, the main idea is simple. Connect your daily life, your thoughts, and your feelings directly with English words. The more often you do it, the more your brain accepts English as a natural part of your identity.
Let's do a simple exercise together. Look around you right now and pick one object. Instead of saying it in your native words, let the English word appear in your mind instantly. If you see a chair, think chair and move on without hesitation.
Another way is to describe small actions in your head. If you're holding your phone, think, I'm holding my phone. If you're drinking water, think, I'm drinking water. Keep the sentences short and let them flow naturally.
Now imagine walking into your kitchen. Instead of translating each item, look at the table and think, table. See the window and think, window. This direct connection between object and word builds the habit of thinking in English.
Let's add movement to it. If you open the fridge, say in your mind, I'm opening the fridge. If you take an apple, think I'm holding an apple. These simple descriptions create an English environment inside your thoughts.
The same works with feelings. When you feel tired, think, I'm tired. When you feel happy, think, I'm happy. Training your brain to link emotions with English words makes them more natural in your daily life.
You can also use short questions with yourself. For example, look outside and ask, is it sunny? Then answer, yes, it's sunny, or no, it's cloudy. These quick self-conversations are great practice for real speaking moments.
Try this. Describe what you're doing right now for 1 minute in English. For example, I'm listening, I'm learning, I'm practicing. Keep it going without stopping. Don't worry about mistakes, just keep the flow alive.
If it feels strange at first, that's perfectly normal. The brain is adjusting. The more you repeat these little exercises, the more natural it becomes. Over time, you'll notice your thoughts switching automatically to English.
Another fun method is to look at pictures online or in a magazine and describe them in English. Say what you see. A family is smiling. A car is driving fast. This helps you connect images with words directly.
The point is to train your mind to use English without waiting. Each small practice adds up. It's not about being perfect, it's about building a habit. Step by step, English becomes the natural language of your thoughts.
When you train your brain to think in English, conversations become faster and smoother. You no longer pause to search for words. Instead, ideas come naturally, and you can speak with confidence and clarity in any situation.
This skill also reduces stress. You don't waste energy translating in your head, so you stay relaxed and focused. That calm feeling gives you more courage to speak and connect with others without fear of making mistakes.
Thinking directly in English improves listening as well. When people talk, you no longer translate word by word. You understand them in real time, which makes conversations flow naturally and keeps you engaged in the moment.
Another benefit is that your memory gets stronger. The more you connect English words to real actions and emotions, the easier it is to remember them. These connections make the language stick in your mind effortlessly.
You'll also notice that practicing this way builds fluency over time. Fluency is not about speaking fast, it's about speaking smoothly. When thoughts move directly in English, your words flow in a natural rhythm.
Confidence grows too. When you realize you can think in English without help, you feel proud of your progress. That positive feeling motivates you to practice even more, and this creates a cycle of growth and improvement.
Another great advantage is that it makes learning fun. Instead of feeling like a classroom task, English becomes part of your life. Every moment is a chance to practice, and this keeps your motivation strong day after day.
This practice also prepares you for real conversations. You're no longer rehearsing lines in your head. You're responding naturally to what's happening around you, just like you would in your first language.
Over time, you'll notice you stop overthinking. The fear of choosing the wrong word disappears because your brain gets used to expressing ideas directly. This freedom makes speaking English enjoyable instead of stressful.
The biggest benefit is that English becomes part of who you are. It stops being something you study and starts being something you live. That shift is what brings true fluency and the joy of speaking with confidence.
Step 1 is to start small. Look at objects around you and name them in English. See a door and think door. See your shoes and think shoes. These little habits build strong connections between what you see and the language.
Step 2 is to describe your own actions. Say in your mind, I'm opening the window, I'm washing the dishes. Keep it simple and repeat it often. This creates a natural link between what you do and English words.
Step 3 is to practice short self-talk sessions. Spend 1 minute describing your surroundings. For example, I'm sitting on the couch. I hear the birds outside. Don't stop. Just keep the English flowing in your head.
Step 4 is to use daily routines as practice time. When making breakfast, describe what you're doing. I'm cutting bread. I'm making coffee. Every ordinary activity becomes a chance to train your brain in English.
Step 5 is to add emotions. When you feel tired, think, I'm tired. When you're excited, think, I'm excited. Connecting emotions with English words makes the language feel alive and more connected to your real experiences.
Step 6 is to ask yourself quick questions. What time is it? Where am I going? Then answer right away in English. This exercise builds reflexes and helps you react quickly when speaking with other people.
Step 7 is to visualize simple stories. Imagine you're walking in a park. Think, I'm walking. I see trees. I hear people talking. Keeping the story in English trains your brain to create thoughts directly in the language.
Step 8 is consistency. Practice for a few minutes every day instead of waiting for a long study session. Regular practice builds stronger habits, and the language starts becoming natural in your daily thinking.
Step 9 is to speak out loud when you can. Even short. Sentences like I'm ready or I feel good train your mouth and your brain together. This connection helps you gain confidence and speed in real conversations.
Step 10 is to enjoy the process. Don't pressure yourself to be perfect. The goal is to practice little by little and have fun along the way. The more relaxed you are, the faster your brain adapts to thinking in English.
One of the biggest mistakes learners make is trying to translate every single word in their head. This slows down the entire process. Instead, focus on the idea, not the translation, and let the English words come naturally.
Another mistake is thinking you need advanced vocabulary before you can think in English. In reality, you can start with the words you already know. Using simple sentences is enough to train your brain and build confidence.
Many people also wait for the perfect moment to start practicing. They believe they need more time, more knowledge, or more preparation. The truth is, the perfect moment never comes. You need to start right now.
A common error is being afraid of making mistakes. But mistakes are not failures, they are signs of progress. Every small error is a chance to learn and improve. If you avoid speaking, you avoid the opportunity to grow.
Some learners try to build very complicated sentences in their head before speaking. This usually causes stress and hesitation. It's better to keep your sentences short, clear, and simple, so your thoughts flow more easily.
Another mistake is focusing too much on how you sound instead of what you are saying. Worrying about sounding perfect creates pressure. What matters most is communication, and people understand when you speak with clarity.
Some people believe they need to study for hours without practicing in real life. But learning happens when you use English daily in small ways. Ignoring practice means you never give your brain the chance to adapt.
A big mistake is comparing yourself to others. Everyone learns at a different speed. When you compare, you feel discouraged. Focus on your own progress. Celebrate small wins, and remember that growth takes time.
Another common error is practicing only when you feel motivated. Motivation is not always there, but discipline keeps you moving. Even a few minutes of daily practice can create powerful results over time.
Finally, don't expect instant results. Thinking in English is a habit that grows with consistency. Be patient with yourself, avoid frustration, and trust that each day of practice brings you closer to real fluency.
Here's your challenge. For the next 24 hours, every time you see an object, name it in English in your mind. It can be as simple as pen, book, or door. This tiny habit makes English part of your daily thoughts without pressure.
To make it more interesting, choose 3 moments in your day to describe what you are doing in English. For example, I'm walking to work. I'm making dinner. I'm reading a book. Keep it short and natural. Don't translate.
Another challenge is to pick 1 minute of your day and think only in English. Set a timer and describe everything around you. If you get stuck, just look at objects and name them. The key is to keep the English flowing non-stop.
For an extra step, create a short story in your mind. Imagine yourself going somewhere and describe the actions. I'm opening the door. I'm walking outside. I see a car. This builds your ability to think in English continuously.
Also, try using questions with yourself. Ask, "What am I doing?" Then answer right away. "I'm studying." Or ask, "What do I see?" And reply, "I see a tree." Quick self-questions sharpen your reflexes and prepare you for real talk.
Challenge yourself to speak out loud for 1 minute, even if you're alone. Say what you are doing. I'm cleaning. I'm cooking. I'm sitting. Speaking aloud helps your mouth and brain connect, making your practice stronger.
Another powerful exercise is to describe your feelings in English throughout the day. Say, "I'm happy. I'm tired. I'm excited." This connects emotions directly with English words, which makes the language part of who you are.
If you want to push yourself, take a picture or look at one online and describe it in English. Say what you see. 2 people are smiling. The sun is shining. This is a fun way to train your brain to think quickly in English.
Keep a small notebook or use your phone to write 3 simple sentences in English every day. For example, I had coffee. I went outside. I read a page. Writing your thoughts strengthens the habit of using English daily.
Finally, share your progress with us in the comments. Tell us 1 simple sentence you thought in English today. This way, you practice, hold yourself accountable, and inspire others who are learning alongside you.
Today, we shared practical ways to form sentences quickly in English, using techniques that make your fluency grow naturally. Remember, practice is the key to progress, and every small step takes you closer to speaking with confidence in daily conversations.
We also explored how describing what you see, asking yourself questions, and creating short stories in English can train your brain to think faster. These methods are powerful because they push you to use English in real time instead of just studying passively.
Another important point was learning to avoid translation in your head. The moment you stop translating, your English becomes smoother, more natural, and much easier to use in conversations. This change will bring you closer to sounding like a confident speaker.
We also discussed how practicing with other people can give you real feedback and help you overcome mistakes. Don't be afraid of making errors, because every mistake is actually proof that you are practicing and improving, step by step, every single day.
Remember, consistency matters. Even 5 minutes of focused speaking practice every day can create a huge difference over time. If you apply these techniques regularly, you'll Notice real progress in your ability to form sentences quickly and naturally.
The beauty of these methods is that you can practice anywhere, while walking, cooking, or waiting in line. By using your environment, you make learning more natural and constant. That's how English becomes part of your daily life instead of staying in books.
If you've reached this point in the episode, it means you are serious about improving your fluency. Please subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share it with friends who also want to grow in English. Your support helps us bring more content.
And here's a little challenge for you. Comment below with the phrase "speak fluently" if you enjoyed today's content. That way we'll know you are committed to practicing. Also, share your favorite technique from this episode in the comments. We'd love to read it.